What's poppin'? My name's Richie, and well, these updates are keep getting better and better. Today, I'm going to show you how you can create a little bit of oversized, well, really oversized wolves, raptors, and whatever you want. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. So first things first, I didn't invent this, and the two inventors are actually Kamui and Mar. Well, I'm going to show you the version of Kamui today. The original one was, as I know, from Mar. So obviously, I'll leave you guys both their Twitter in the description and on the screen right now. So make sure to give them a follow. And with that out of the way, let's show you guys how you can create your own giant raptors. Alright, so recreating this is super easy and you don't need a lot of things. You basically need only 4 things, with one thing being optional. I think the most hardest part here is finding this little piece from the dark tilted prop gallery. And as already said, if you go to galleries, you can go into the dark tilted prop gallery, go here and then scroll all the way down. You can find this over here. And this piece in particular is very important because it's one of the only pieces that can actually allow you to place random objects or place grid snap things onto areas where you usually cannot place them. So this is very important. Other than that, we need obviously the wildlife spawner, we need a terrain piece, and we need the normal walls. You can also additionally use a trick tile, or to come to that in a second. So what you need to do first is go place the particle somewhere in the map, wherever you want, it doesn't matter where, and then just place a cage around it, something like this. Next thing you need is the terrain piece. You can go into any terrain gallery and then look for any piece that you want. I'm going to use this one right now. Scale it up a little bit, it doesn't matter too much I think, and then just place it as close to the cage as possible. So something like this, obviously making a center cannot hurt. And then the next thing we have to do is place the wildlife spawner inside of here. For that, we're going to go into the devices category, pick up a wildlife spawner and place it as centered as possible. Make sure that it's really centered, is really important. And then the next thing we need to do is change a few settings. First of all, it doesn't matter which wildlife type you put in here. You can have anything, for example, the raptor. Also doesn't matter how many. Spawn time doesn't matter as well. The one thing which is important, if you have this in the sky, then you are not allowed to turn on the spawn through walls. If you have this on the floor, then you can do it for whatever reason. And also very important is that the spawn radius is to 0.5 meters. There's one last thing which is obviously important, and that is scaling up this thing as big as you want. You can have whatever size in here, but obviously you want it as big as possible. Also, putting it down to the floor cannot hurt. And now that is said and done, I'm gonna make myself a little platform here and watch my raptor grow. And as you can see, in a few seconds, we have a giant raptor. Okay, so obviously in the end, this is a glitch, so there could go a million things wrong. If you have problem getting the animal actually big, try to moving around the platform here a little bit. So maybe do it lower, higher. Make sure that you put like different settings in here. That could also work. Also copying the entire thing like this. So for example, if you just copy everything and then move it to a different place, can also work. I had problems where the original one didn't work, but this one worked then for whatever reason. And also one last thing, if you want to remove the cage, all you have to do is put in trick tiles and then make sure that you have activation delay of 0 or none, and then make sure they're activated from game start. So you just put them around here, like for each side, just make sure that each of them has the same settings. And then when you start the game, the cage should disappear from itself and you spawn a giant raptor or whatever you put in there. So I think that's a really cool glitch. Shout out to Kamui and Mar for obviously finding this out. This is amazing. Like, so hopefully it doesn't get patched in the near future. And hopefully, if someone from Epic watched this, please don't fix it. It's just amazing. And with that being said, I will see you guys back in the next one. Bye.